Boy, true life heartache in a new series of video diaries on BBC Two now. Comedy here on BBC One, and the lads are back.
Launch into Friday night on BBC One as Julia Carling hosts Top of the Pops.
Its customers after the industry's regulator revealed a record number of complaints. 70% more complaints were recorded by Ofwat in the 12 months to March compared to the previous year.
North West Water admits it's been a bad year because of the continuing drought and hosepipe ban and the widespread leaks last winter as the thaw followed freezing temperatures. But the complaints haven't been prompted just by water restrictions.
I think because the price of water has gone up so much since 1990, it's become a major part of people's budget. I think people are looking more carefully at the supply and the standards of service.
In fact, we still get fewer complaints than most of the other water companies in the country. But clearly, whatever our customers' reasons are for complaining to us, we've got to try and improve upon that performance, and that's why we are doing things to improve the service situation. And that has been resulted in a number of areas where service performance this year will be up on previous years.
Ofwat became involved in 1,300 complaints last year, but that's a small fraction of the 40,000 made directly to North West Water. That figure, too, is up on the previous year.
Lancashire's Neil Fairbrother hit 144 in today's county championship match against Somerset at Old Trafford. Lancashire ended the day on 373 for 5. Meanwhile, a bit of a warning. Their Benson and Hedges Cup final opponents, Northamptonshire, dismissed Derbyshire for 98. In reply, the home side were 210 all out. And that's all from us this evening. We're back in breakfast news just around 6:30. Meanwhile, Michael Fish has the weather. Good night.
Good evening to you. Speaking on behalf of my lawn, I'd say I'm looking forward to a welcome drink. Not such good news though for Wimbledon tomorrow, but where there could well be problems and interruptions due to the rain, but by Saturday it will have cheered up again. Mind you, if you're on holiday, perhaps not good news, and if you're on holiday in Cyprus, just look at the temperatures I had there today, 42 degrees, or in old money, 108 Fahrenheit. Nothing like that close at home. That area of low pressure brewing up already brought a lot of cloud across the country, rain into Ireland, into western parts of Scotland, one or two spits and spots elsewhere as well. And that rain, that cloud and rain, will work its way on eastwards during the rest of the night. The southeastern corner of the country, though, probably staying dry, although turning pretty misty. And a fairly warm night, 11 to 13 degrees. The lowest temperatures. Tomorrow the low pressure to the north of Scotland winding up, those weather fronts moving down across the country. The southeast after the grey start might just be dry and bright for a while, but outbreaks of rain in many northern and western areas, one or two quite heavy bursts of rain in the northwest, and these outbreaks by that time somewhat lighter and more showery, heading on towards the southeast as the day wears on, and then in the afternoon brighter weather coming across Ireland and into some western parts of England and Wales. Now the reason for the brighter weather is the wind shift. We keep southwesterly winds to begin with, then the wind swings round to the northwest, bringing along that brighter and drier weather, but also, of course, bringing along a somewhat cooler and fresher feel to the day. So the second half of the day, somewhat chilly in the west there, temperatures at best about 17 or 18 degrees, but if there is a little bit of early brightness, not too bad in the southeast, 20 or 21. We keep the rather changeable weather into the weekend, just the odd shower to begin with on Saturday, rather more in the way of rain in that northeastern corner of Scotland. That will move away, and then it's going to be dry and reasonably sunny in most places, but cloud will thicken from the west in the second half of the day, and then on Sunday we'll find outbreaks of rain moving across to central and eastern parts, allowing in the process somewhat brighter weather to come in from the west, but that brighter weather will bring with it some breezes and some showers.
Hello, I'm William, and I'm special. My mum says so. I know I look alright, but doctors keep talking about me. My foot's a bit wonky, but I can still get about. Then my mum said a new operation could put it right. No one my age has ever had one. The frame's a bit awkward sometimes, but my dad said I had to keep it on and be nice to the nurse. If I'm really good, I'll find out if it's worked on my birthday.
QED joins William's special birthday party in half an hour.
Another camcorder exclusive on BBC Two now, the video diary of drug-busting Detective Constable Tim Roberts.
Bigotry is what an Italian says when he sees a Canadian redwood. Oh, what a bigotry, yes. The housemaid said to me, would you like me to turn down your bed? I said, you might as well, every other woman in the place has. I said to the head waiter, I'd like the crab toasted. And he raised a glass of wine to my wife and said, your health, madame.
Bob, on the spot, finding the funny side to a funny old world. Saturday, 9:15 on BBC One.
The The battle of the sexes continues now on BBC One in the bedroom.
This Friday night on BBC One.
It's 20 quid, right, that says the next customer in buys a pint of something.
You're pushing your luck a bit, aren't you?
No, I'm not, Rodney. I've just seen the next customer who's coming in past the window.
Yes, love.
I'd have a dry martini and a slimline tonic.
At 8, Dell is on a losing streak. And at 8:30 in Big Break.
All right, dear, if you don't know the answer, just say higher, higher, lower, lower.
That's Friday night on BBC One.
Tomorrow night, relive the highs.
I'm in love here. What, again?
And the lows.
You know, Kate, the more I see of this job, the more I think we help patients best by just patching them up and getting them out.
Of Holby City Hospital.
You're a receptionist, man, okay? Not Rambo.
6 of the best from Casualty, beginning tomorrow at 8 on BBC One.
Medical drama now on BBC One. Raj is up against it and Phil's problems are far from over. Cardiac arrest.
Look out!
Chicago Hope.
This patient is a ticking bomb. Get out of here now.
Where life and death
I'm talking about saving a life!
go hand in hand.
No! No!
Where miracles
No second chance, no hope against hope. He's gone.
were meant to be.
Wow.
And the extraordinary
An ear fell off a patient in the ER. Put it back on.
becomes the everyday. Chicago Hope returns.
You're gonna be there, right?
Tomorrow at 10 on BBC One.
Inside Story is back.
Police department.
On patrol in the city of glamour.
I think stalking is a product of some of the ways we live our life.
Hearing the truth behind the fear.
I would say I don't want to be around you.
I am no threat to her.
The only way for me to heal myself is to leave.
Watching the detectives police passion.
I like to think we've saved quite a few lives here in the city of Los Angeles.
Inside Story Stalking the Stalkers, Wednesday 9:30 on BBC One.
Pick the phone up. I know that you're there.
Sean Connery, Dustin Hoffman and Matthew Broderick are the charismatic trio planning the big heist family business in 40 minutes. Before that, on BBC One, QED takes a dive into the magical world of the seahorse.
Old women, glass of beer, socks. Between 1913 and 1919.
Suffrage.
The Channel Tunnel, a teetotal story. Letters to the Times,
Sir.
covered many subjects. High-heeled shoes, the post office, the Home Rule Bill, the female mind. A new series opens the editor's mailbag and throws an intriguing light on public opinion of the day. Sir starts tomorrow at 7:30 on BBC Two.
Now on BBC Two, Bill Giles with Weatherview.
Hello again. Hurricane Bertha's continuing on its northwesterly track. You can see it in the part of the Bahamas there, continuing to feed its way across into the eastern coast of the United States. The winds at the moment are gusting up over 100 miles an hour. As you can see in the latest track we have is that it could well clip in towards the Carolinas during Friday across into Saturday, but of course something we'll keep an eye on for you over the next few days. Cross into Europe, still